Hi, Teacher Tish here. I just wanted to come to you guys today and talk a little bit about my experience with VIPKID. Well, I've been with VIPKID since April 26, 2017. I started and I got my contract and I was ready to go, and I thought, I am so ready. I have got my props. I've got my megaphone for kids to talk loud. I've got my bell ringer to get kids' attention. I've got my whiteboard. I've got all kind of little props and stars, and I'm ready to go. And I thought, this week I'm going to start getting trial classes, and I'm going to start teaching right away. Well, the first week came and went. No kids. The second week came and went. No kids. I thought, what in the world? So I went on the fresh desk and I asked the education team, I'm like, I put a ticket in. I'm saying, I haven't got any bookings. This is day 14 with VIPKID. Nothing. Next week comes along. I thought for sure they'd give me trial classes. Nope. 3 weeks went by, 21 days to be exact, and I had no kids, not one single trial kid. So I went about looking on YouTube and trying to figure out what exactly is the reason behind me not having any trial classes. Well, I checked out a couple YouTube videos, and one African American lady, to be exact, I checked out her video, and she was saying that it takes just a little bit longer for African American people to get booked because Chinese culture, they see lighter skin and white teachers as the American look for teachers. So I thought, oh man, I need to maybe tweak my profile pic, tweak my video. So that weekend, it was actually on a Friday, I was sick, homesick from school. I went in and I switched over my video. I made sure to show my students in my video that I teach my full-time job is a special education teacher, so I made sure to put that in my video. I also made sure to put pictures of my family. I have 2 beautiful children, 11 and 9, so I made sure to put that in my video as well. And so from there, I changed my video and switched my profile. And then that very next day, guys, I'm telling you, that very next day, that Sunday, I had booked students. So 3 weeks, 21 days. So if you're someone who has gone 1 week, 2 weeks without having any students, don't worry. If you go 3 weeks with not having any students, don't worry. You will get students. I'm trying to tell you, it takes a while, especially if you're an African American lady, African American teacher. I don't know why, but once I started getting booked, I started getting booked. I'm going to show you guys here in just a second what my schedule looked like for the first 3 weeks and then what it looks like now. It's not great. It's good that I'm getting booked, but I'm not where I want to be. So I've got lots of time slots open. I wake up sometimes 2 o'clock in the morning. I wake up at 3:30 in the morning, but in order to get those students, you have to grind. You have to be up at night. You have to be willing and ready to be up. It messes with your sleep pattern, yes, but it is all worth it in the end. I believe it's going to be worth it. I'm going to be booked. I'm going to have regulars. I already have regulars. So if you're somebody that hasn't gotten booked yet, don't worry, don't fear, you will get booked. Stay tuned for some looks at my schedule. Okay, so you've seen my schedule. You've seen what it takes to get booked, right? And so I also went online to find out what are some different ways, because I had so many props. I have props. I have this. I have my kids' toys. I have puppets. But sometimes all of this stuff can just be a little bit too much, right? Like I can't grab all around. So I went online and I looked and I wanted to see what could I use? What exactly could I use to enhance my teaching so that more students will want to book me. So what I did was I went on and I found Minicam. And so when my kids do something really good, I've came up with a different type of system to use. I watched all these people and I'm like, that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to use this for props. Sometimes for the older kids, it works great. For the younger kids, I still needed to use my stars. My stars, if you can see them, I'm kind of out of focus. I still use my megaphone, even with the older kids. I still use Mike. You can see them. It's a little out of focus. My lighting's really bad today. Mike and Meg. Sorry, I'm dropping them. And I still use my airplane. And I still use my... There's Meg. She's kind of out of focus. Sorry, you guys. I don't know. There she is. Here's Meg and all my little things. So I still use all that stuff. I use my whiteboard for a lot of things with my students and my dry erase marker. I have a bigger whiteboard sitting over here, and I use different things. I use this especially. I use this for getting kids back focused because sometimes they kind of drift off. So I do use this. But I also use Minicam. So if I need to use Meg, I don't know if you can see her. Oh, you can't see her. If I need to use Meg, then I'll use Minicam. And you can't see it. Sorry. Okay, guys. Sorry. I'm back. I had to switch my cameras. Oh, it won't let me enable the Minicam camera. Anyways, so I'll have to show you just kind of a snapshot really quick. I'll show you a screenshot here of what I use for on Minicam, and I wish I could show it a little bit better, but I use different virtual stars and different things, and I'll add a snapshot of Minicam, and then you can go online, you can download it. It's free. There are some things, there are some ways that you can upgrade and get, I think there's a $70 one where you can have a green screen in the background, and there's some other ladies on YouTube that have, sorry, my dog is, she's walking around everywhere. There is another lady that has, she's on YouTube. She has Minicam. She does the green screen, which is really cool. But right now, I just don't have the money to spend on that. So I just use the very basic one. So look that up. It is awesome. Okay, and so I am continuing to work. I want to take my kids on a really good vacation this summer. I want to take them on a Disney cruise. So I'm working through the night. I've opened up time slots from 12 a.m. to 4 a.m. I'm also working summer school. Am I crazy? I don't know. I'm also working summer school till June 14th. And so I've got a lot of things going on. My kids are in sports, basketball, volleyball. So I have a lot going on, but this allows me to make my own schedule. If there are nights that I'm just way too tired to teach at midnight, at 2, 3, 4 in the morning, I just take them off my schedule. And so if you want the freedom to work by your schedule, even though you're a busy single mom like me, if you want the freedom to do that, VIPKID is where it's at. It takes about 3 weeks to get through the process. But my referral code is going to be in the description box. So go ahead and use my referral code and use that and go ahead and try it. Sign up. You got to go through interviews, and I'll try to do another video on that, but I just wanted this one to be about my experience and what I'm doing as of now. I'm about 4 weeks into VIPKID. I've been teaching for almost 3 weeks. The third week will be this week. I have glitter on my eye. It's all right. It makes me sparkly. That's okay. So I've been teaching for 1 to 3 weeks. I'm using TPR. I taught for 3 weeks. And so if you want to have the freedom to set your own schedule, this is a great thing to do for the summer. If I hadn't known this before I started teaching summer school, I probably would have only been doing this full time. I have a girlfriend that's doing it full time. She's not teaching summer school. She teaches regular school, but she's doing VIPKID full time through the summer so that she can get some pretty good extra money. Again, like I said, use my referral code. try VIPKID. I'm loving it.